What's up, guys? My name is Justin. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on iRacing. What in the hell is up with this background? Okay. We are going to be doing Mazda Cup at Summit Point Jefferson, which is pretty much maybe not anymore. It used to be pretty much the most nuts track on iRacing back in my earlier days, but now there are some pretty crazy short tracks that are used and stuff like Knock Hill and other places. Some alternate versions of tracks that are pretty nuts, but this is pretty much an OG scary track. A lot of experience here in Mazda Cup as well as the Pontiac back in the day. Back when PCC was just Mazda and Pontiac, and before I ran pretty much exclusively Pontiac, competitively at least. This was on the PCC schedule pretty regularly back before we got some of the other things. I think the series was a rookie series at times, so we had more free track variety, I guess, and no paid tracks basically. I don't think we had any paid tracks. Maybe we had like Watkins. But anyways, nonetheless, I have a lot of experience here. Been here racing here for a very long time in a lot of different cars. I don't know how this is going to go. I haven't raced the Mazda too much since the another update that came within the last 6 months or maybe a year, give or take. Car is now sequential. The physics are a little bit different. It might have even gotten a tire model update and a damage update. Not sure. But it's definitely different than even when I ran the Mazda Cup for points back in 2019 or 2020 as part of PCC, and I did not run competitively or anything, but I ran often enough. Why is this freaking nighttime too? What the hell is this shit? Why is everything I try to do nighttime? For those of you that don't know, I tried to run last night. I tried to run. Is everything fixed in this car? All right. I tried to run a ESS race, European Sprint, at Road Atlanta, and that's a night race. And I was like, oh well, no problem, whatever. It didn't go official, which is why you never saw it or will never see it. But nonetheless, okay, first gear, not long enough. Cold tires are really bad. I forgot how bad cold tires are. Okay. I've been warned about cold tires, but never experienced it, so we'll just get rolling here. That's going to be something to watch out for. Again, going to be in a pretty dang good split with my iRacing, but track I know well, know where I'm going, just got to get used to it, especially at night. Basically an all-new car, essentially. I mean, it's the same car, but sequential gearbox, new tire model, everything. It's a whole new car, or it might as well be, so. Let's not die, Justin. Which apparently will be easy to do. So up to about 50 miles an hour, I guess, is going to be first gear. Keep that in mind. This is a standing start, I know that. Those of you that saw yesterday my LMP2 video at Nürburgring, I wasn't sure if that was standing start. This is standing start, I'm 100% certain, so keep that in mind. There are headlights all over the place from cars on different parts of a small track like this, which is a little bit trippy, but it's alright nonetheless. Once we get some nice tire here, it's not too terrible. Still not great, but it's not too terrible. Just gonna have to be really, really careful. Not really sure if I enjoy this car or not. I'm still mixed bag. That was a pretty decent lap, though. I was happy with that. 6 quick. Again, I'm going to make the assumption that the vast majority, if not, damn near all people that race this car regularly are in, rookie class, D class, don't have a lot of content, etc. I'm not sure this is anyone's main car. The Advanced Mazda series might be someone's main series that they just race because they love the car, but I'm not sure this is necessarily. So, but regardless, we're going to be in a pretty good split, obviously at 3,800 or 3,900, whatever I'm at now with this account. So. Just about get through there. See what this lap looks like. A little bit quicker, a couple tenths up to P5. So we have okay speed once we get going, as long as we don't die. Good to know. It is tough to see kind of the curbs though, because they are that like dark shiny gray, so they're kind of the same color as the track, to be honest with you. It's not exactly the same, so you can't see them, but it's not like they're yellow. They're still kind of the same color, so that's going to be a little bit tricky. A little better through there, a little better turning, I guess. See if we can find a little bit through this last corner. And then we'll park. We don't need to run too many laps here. That's decent enough. See what that lap time is. 54.7, so we found quite a bit of time there, actually. Like a full 7/8 tenths, which did vault us up to P2. Bradley Loving still ahead of us, and a couple of guys at Brendan Childress is right behind us. Paul, who was on track there with us, low 53. So I'm comfortable about mid 55. I think that's pretty easy to hit. Tire warm-up is a big thing. You saw that first lap was pretty awful. 2 laps after that were pretty similar. What kind of time we got here? This is all still working. Sweet, we got about 5 minutes. So this is what I want. Thank you. Yeah, so 100 people. I guess we'll just go watch someone else. I don't really have anything else to do. Nothing to really talk about. I figured that we'd need more practice, but at least I still remember the track. Not getting lost here at night by any means. I don't anticipate really anybody that's faster in my split will be getting lost around here, but you know, you might run someone over just because you're not used to where the car is. We'll see how chaotic the first lap is. I should probably go out again actually on cold tires and see what that's like, just trying to be cautious with it, so we'll find a nice gap in the traffic here. And then we'll go from there. Is there a gap? We'll go up behind Paul, I guess. That was not what I was trying to do for that start, but it works. And again, for the first maybe lap or so, I'm gonna have basically 0 grip. Which is fine. I just want to do it, kind of experience it, see what it was actually like. It's the first time I basically just spun immediately. Yeah, even up through there, front tire's not really doing anything. Someone did beat my time, but did not beat Paul, which tells me it was Brandon. No, that first gear downshift there, that's what could get me in trouble. And it wasn't the Brandon Childress that beat me, so we're still in the game. Still a little bit slippery there with the front tires, nothing crazy. I don't know exactly how long this race is. I guess I expect it to be like 15 or 20 laps. Front tires again, they're still not working, so just keep our foot in it, end up over here somewhere. Kitty there, up on the hill, it's all good. Park. Perfect. All right. Now Brad found a little bit more time, I think, even maybe not. But yeah, we got about 2 minutes, give or take. All right. Yeah, I guess we'll see. First 2 laps, I guess, are going to be where you can throw it away. Probably can't win it in those first 2 laps, but that's where you can definitely lose it. So we'll see. And obviously, the split I'm going to be in is going to be pretty damn good. I think these only split at like 12 cars, so 3,800, we should definitely be in that top split of 12 cars. It would be wild if we weren't for Mazda Cup. But we'll see. I don't know exactly what the move is going to be. I don't know what this paint scheme is. Maybe it's nothing at all. I don't know. It's probably the same one I ran when Mega sponsored me, whenever that was. Oh, it's Hot Lap Podcast. So I think this is Damien did this paint scheme. So thanks, Damien. All right. Guess we'll just chill. As much as I was worried, not worried, it's not the right word, but cautious about the LMP2 race at NERBS yesterday, or that you saw yesterday, I should say. I'm more nervous or concerned about this because the racing is closer. Um, Not that I know I'm going to be competitive. I'm sure I'm not, top level competitive by any means. But I knew in the LMP2 that I wasn't competitive, and so I had the ability to kind of just chill, not make any mistakes, do my thing, learn, and get faster progressively, which I did, and we ran well. If you didn't see it, go watch it. It was fun. But this, I think it's going to be such a close field where if I somehow put a lap together in Q or whatever, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm going to be set for the race. So we're gonna have to be really, really cautious of that, especially people out of control in the first lap or two, like I said. So, um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know exactly what the plan is, what the move is gonna be, but I guess we'll see. I don't know. I don't really have a plan, but we'll see. It should be fun. Should be exciting, and we'll leave it at that, and we'll go from there. So. Gotta be getting down to the nitty gritty here. 129 drivers are registered. 128 drivers now. The extra driver is obviously a spotter of some sort. I don't know why you'd want a spotter in Mazda Cup. Maybe it's that scary. Excuse me. Maybe I'm just underestimating how scary this is going to be. Maybe I want a spotter. But nonetheless, it'll be all good. This is one of the cars, of course, I am going to need to figure out how to use my clutch pedal. Not figure out how to use it, but figure out how to make it work with the current setup I have. Looks like it's holding up fairly well, actually, what I've set up here with the wood blocks. We are now like roughly a half second ahead of 4th, 5th, 6th, etc. So that's a little bit more encouraging. But there are some guys there, basically red stripes or orange stripes, that are right within the mix there, half to 3/4 of a second behind me. So that tells me I'm almost certainly not as fast as I think I am. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So I will have to make next season, I guess, coming up here in 3 or 4 weeks. We'll have to go through and kind of make a schedule, I guess, of stuff I want to record. Maybe some more short, fun races, maybe some longer ones like ESS, IMSA, that type of stuff. But hopefully, some shorter stuff, 25, 20, 30 minutes, maybe even some TCR fixed, which are 15, I think. So Formula V, that type of stuff. We'll see. But basically, I think that excuse me, need to look at, oh god, the one car, good lord. All right, well, it's not exactly dark, but still. I think I need to make a schedule of stuff that I could just hop in and pretty much go with, which would be interesting enough. I did not look how long the race was, at least not there. I anticipate that everybody in here is going to be fast, so. And almost certainly, oh god, people at this display are going to be, significantly more experienced in the car. Weekly runners, that type of thing. In addition to probably having raced this week, so at least you can see a little bit, even if it gets to be darker. I don't think it's going to get to be as dark, nighttime as we just saw. So this is the nice kind of dusk. Short race should be good. I don't think they'd run a night race in this rookie series now that I think about it, or at least a true night race. But we'll see how dark it gets. Front tire's still not really working. There's a 1X. Not going to help the SR any, but at least we'll get a flying lap time here. Isaac ahead of us looks to be pretty quick. As I say that, he goes flying off track. So cold tires can bite anybody. I was going to say that he pulled away from us quite a bit there in our basically what is an outlap. So, but then he went off, so it's fine. Just have to play it by ear, make sure we keep the tires on it. I think tire wear will be high if you get it wrong. Maybe not this track, but at some tracks. So yeah, we'll see. Just no mistakes is the key, not get run over. Not be the runner or the runny over, hopefully. Again, there, cold tires on brakes, really big snap. That was not pretty. 56.1, it's not awful, but it's not good by any means. I think we might have some spins, so we'll see what the practice laps end up looking like. We are not fast. Nice tight twisty track, something different, something fun. 55.3. I think we can run sub 55 in Q. We just got to get the tires ready to rock and get everything heated up. So. Take our time getting some tire heat, of course, here. We'll probably throw away the first lap, honestly, because it is all about that second lap. First lap isn't going to be a thing. Or it's certainly not going to be faster, so I might as well put my eggs in one basket with no expectations here. So, what the hell? I figure why not? Let's do it. If we screw it and we die and we start last, so be it. So, all right. Also allows me to kind of give up this last corner on that first lap to get the run for the second lap. Oh, it's so scary. Colder track as well with this kind of dusk setting here. Definitely going to take some time to get tire warm up. So the first 2 laps of the race are going to be pretty nuts. And of course you can't go slow like this and just dedicate to getting tire temps. So it's going to be nuts. We'll see how it goes. I have moderate expectations. Top 5 would be nice. We'll see how it goes. Again, I know the point is kind of loosely to lose iRacing, but we don't want to be finishing last or anything. We don't want to just be so horrendously off pace. We want to get to where we should be iRacing wise, running a variety of cars, which is probably roughly 3,000 iRacing, I would say, for myself. I would say across the board, that's about right. So we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. And we'll get ready to go here. Start the second flying lap. All right, let's get this corner right, Justin. Just about 1x, but we made it. 55.2 is not great, but it's not last, so damn, Isaac ran 54.3. That's pretty crazy. So definitely not as fast as I was in that practice. Could be a number of things, track temp, tire temp. But we're not last, at least not yet. Not everybody's run. But I think I probably left a couple tenths out there. That wasn't the best last corner I've ever had. Wasn't the smoothest lap, but it's okay. I would have been happy with 55 dead, so right now that's only costing us like 1 spot, so that's okay. We'll see how it plays out. Again, no expectations. Just got to kind of not die. 12 car field. Top half would be plenty good. Top 5 would be great. I think kind of 7th or better would be a good result. And if we happen to finish top 5, that'd be great. I'm not sure if that'll happen or not. I guess it kind of depends on death. This is 20 laps, so it'll be about, 19-minute race or so, assuming no death. So we do have the faster bear. Got to keep that in mind just in case things go completely haywire. A little bit pear-shaped, but yeah, I guess that was 0x and Q for me, right? That 1x was practice, yeah. Again, we're looking for Americans. Thomas Hitch, Indiana. Everybody else foreign. That's great. Got a lot of X's down here. Good grief. Across the board, again, that's probably spins on the out lap or the first lap, probably. So yeah. Oh, tired. Let's advance this shit. What are we waiting for here? They might not even do that in Rookie Series because it's, it's Rookie Series. Nordy hasn't gone yet, and Nikita hasn't finished their second lap, I assume, here. So, yeah. That's all right. All right, now we're waiting on Nordy. Don't know if they're on track or not. Doesn't say. I wish you could tell if someone was on track, and at least we know if we're waiting for someone or should be yelling at someone. But looks like everybody else is done. So if Nordy does put in a lap and it's a nice lap, we'll be 6th. But otherwise, we're going to be 5th, which is okay. I think that's fair. So 2 and 3, of course. Other high ironing drivers going to be up on the front row. That's good for them. Hopefully we can kind of keep up 4th, 5th, 6th-ish. That'd be good. Let's not die on the first lap or lap and a half, and see what we can make of this. Come on, Nordy, do me a solid and click the little ready to race button, my guy, and then we won't have to sit here for another 2 minutes. That would be great. I don't see it happening though. Oh, there they go. So they did run a lap. So 56 dead. Is that their first lap? So I'd expect some pickup. I don't know what everybody's generally been picking up. We'll see. Maybe 4 or 5 tenths, which would put them right on top of me, give or take. So 9 tenths there. So they need about just over 8 tenths, 8.5 tenths to get up and take 5th away. So at the very least, they'll be done in about 45 seconds, which will cut a minute off of the qualifying, which is great. Much appreciated. See what that second lap is for Nordy. They might stay where they are. If they pick up sort of half a second, they won't move up a position up to Thomas. But right now, it's an all-American 3rd row. Keep that in mind. So right now, we're gonna win the Americas battle so far. Still waiting on the second lap. 55.1. There it is. So it does beat me just by about a tenth. So we are going to be moved back to 6th. 6th and 7th for USA. That's all right. We'll take it. We'll get a nice start here, hopefully. Make sure we uncheck everything again. We do have fast repair here, so if we die, we can come use that. Plenty of fuel. Short race, 20 laps. Less than 20 minutes, which will be less than what the LMP2 race was, almost certainly. Couple fast guys, couple good guys, and then me. So another non-USA split, looks like, based on my latency. So hopefully we stay in the session. All right, I'm ready to go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Why not? I don't know how to start this car. We're just going to floor it and release the clutch. Okay, apparently they start very slow. Everybody protecting drivers right there. We're going to skedaddle our way around the top. Maintain 6th, it looks like. I think this is 6th. Everybody tiptoes to get tire temp. That time there, we were the ones that were trapped. Side by side behind us, so we made it. We're good. Just gotta try to keep the tires on and not die, basically. Gotta be careful up here. This is gonna be where it gets a little bit hairy. This first lap, so. Gotta be awful if this track was the other way. Other direction would be pretty damn scary. We made it through 1 at least, so that's good. Still 6th. Make sure we can see our corner here as it starts to get darker. I guess it is pretty much a night race. It's not quite dark, but it's in the wrong gear there. I only had 1 downshift, which is fine. Looks like back behind 8th place there's been some issues. It's a couple second gap. Still hanging on okay for now. Gotta remember double downshift during 1. Looks like everybody's pretty composed, which I expected in a split like this. So we shouldn't see any self-spins, at least not anymore. Everybody's pretty much sorted. Alright, 55.90. See if we can get a nice rhythm, try to find this place to pass here. Looks like we might have a little bit more confidence and stability here than the 5 ahead of us, Authority. That's a little bit underdriven by me, but perhaps overdriven to make it look worse by the 5. Place your bets on how to pronounce that. Shigetti. May find some lap traffic here as well, keep that in mind. It is a pretty tough track to make a pass on, at least without some kind of slip or something, because there aren't very long braking zones around most of these corners. But like I said, it's pretty much the tightest of the kind of original first couple years of iRacing tracks. I can't think of anything too terribly tighter than this back in the day. So. A little bit of a slide there, as there was for the car in front. Make a good lap time though. We're kind of keeping Thomas and Nikita behind that bay, for the most part. Trying the late apex turn-in approach. That time I didn't quite get hooked up enough to power off, but we're still hanging tough. 54.5, getting a little bit quicker still. Hanging on, we're doing all right. Still think there could be death here at some point. There we go. Really good run out of there. See if we can use it. No, I didn't do a very good job there getting out and getting turned into the curb, getting a run. Definitely got him looking in the mirror a lot, so that's good, if nothing else. I think I can make this pass too. We'll see. There we go. Now we're gonna make it. Oh, he drove right into us. All right, thanks. All right, well, that was not cool. Drove right through us, so keep that in mind. We need to body him up, we'll body him up. Good to know, that's how some people race still. It never fails. Actually hurt the left front pretty badly. It's definitely not cutting like it was, which is what it is. But, and we had him too. I mean, defending's one thing, but get positioned a little bit. And dude just doesn't give a shit and drives it right after it. It's kind of frustrating. That's what we got, so we'll see what we can do here. This is not going to help, though. Yeah, they might both go off here. Didn't want to run in there and get a 4X again, so. Let them go on that one, sort it out. Already did get away quite a bit, which is frustrating again. I guess that's kind of sort of the name of the game around this place. I'm under driving that. I think I can take more. Just worried about going off into kitty litter. But I don't know why I'm so worried. There's nothing behind me really, so. closed that door off late there. If I would have had a dive, that would have been a crash. And I wrecked myself over the curb there, which is not great. Mistakes, mistakes, mistakes. Compounding mistakes is what they are. Which is frustrating, but now we're going to finish 9th. Kind of sucks. Alright, so the driving standards in Mazda Cup are still the same as they were 10 years ago, so we will probably not be returning here to this series, at least not in a freaking track this small. This is, we were all set, and the night race didn't help, obviously, with seeing where we're at and stuff, but lack of respect. Left front is definitely not healthy. That probably is hurting me a little bit as well, but still. Maybe there will be more incidents, who knows, so we gotta keep plugging along, keep trying. Can't afford to, just finish 11th, so. Apparently there's been some death. Perhaps. Appears so. Well, damn, well that would have been another free spot. Now Nordy's up to freaking 4th place. So, that's unfortunate. You can kind of use some of these curbs to turn the car a little bit, get the front end to cut, but can't use them too much, so. This guy here, Jordy, at front is most definitely faster startup. 3rd or 4th or whatever, battling at the front, so I'm not gonna, probably not gonna catch him, but certainly not gonna pass him. Unless he has an incident or something, takes a revenge. But I don't really anticipate that. So we're kind of neglected to 9th place, which sucks. Again, that's what I get for kind of not putting the Q lap together, and obviously I made my own mistake once we were back in 8th or whatever that was, 7th. So it is what it is. That was actually my best lap, funnily enough. It's just driving standards, though. I mean, if I would have qualified in front of that guy, I think we could have gotten away. He was definitely holding me up. And again, not sure we could have stuck with the front 3 necessarily, but at the very least we wouldn't have had to deal with the mess that went on behind. So, could have been pretty straightforward. It's not going to be, unfortunately. It's like Hitch has caught Shideki, whatever the spaghetti, whatever the hell your name is, that you're a bitch, so. Still 8 laps to go. Plenty of time for weird shit to happen. Crashes, deaths. It's so hard to modulate the throttle and brake there into that last corner. Super tricky. Because everything wants the car to swing out to the left, but obviously it's not entirely the fastest way to go about it, so. I'm being a little bit sloppy right here, but I don't really care anymore, so. Definitely faster than Andrew Tibbs, but just way too far behind, or like half second at most, so we need basically the whole race to make up that kind of gap. Don't have it, unfortunately. Yeah, so I guess this is kind of a full night race. I didn't really think they'd put a rookie series on kind of a full night race like this, just for the sake of getting adapted, being new to the sim. I mean, imagine if this was your first week and this is your first freaking race ever. Didn't know the track, and it was freaking nighttime. That would be pretty nuts. So I'm a little bit surprised by that, but I guess, you know, cars with headlights is not the worst thing in the world. You know, it is what it is. I got 3 from that. All right, 1 plus the spin. That was decent through there, but again, I can carry more speed than that. I'm closer to guys ahead. Yeah, pretty close too, so stuff could go down. Still Mazda Cup, so you never know. Hi, Doggo just showed up. Hi, Doggo. I got 5 laps to go. These aren't terrible laps. Again, a little bit of left front damage. A little bit. Now I burnt tires off with 1 big slide, 1 spin. So. Big push. Yeah, definitely have pretty much run out front tires, which whatever. We're still going. We're cruising. Salvage. Probably not going to be great on the SR front either. At least yesterday in LMP2 we made up some SR, but I say made up, you know, got some. But I think we're probably going to get just about all that back in a short race like this. Something happened to hitch up ahead there. Interesting. They are still battling up there with Nordy. Probably driving like a dick again, so. See if that leads to any shenanigans, question mark. Make it entertaining. Curious to see what kind of front tire these cars have now. Again, fairly short race, but a pretty demanding track as far as, you know, braking, turning, tight quarters. Just pushed a little bit. It's fine. We're good. It's great. It's all fine. We're having fun. We are having fun. I know I don't need to be blipping here with a sequential car like this, but I figured, what the hell. Partially for fun, partially because I don't care. It's a little bit of a stability thing. Help keep the rear tires from wheel hopping just a little bit. There has been a death for a hitch there. Did spin out. See if we can get up and get through him before he gets going. I would anticipate not. No. Well, that kind of sucks. No freebie. Probably the same thing that happened to me, though. It's still pretty close up there for 4th, it looks like. Oh, let's not spin again, Justin. Oh, I need just a little bit more time. Maybe if I wasn't dicking around, I could have gotten them. But Again, it's not like we've been exactly slow, so whatever. I'm not even that salty. I just want to know that I'm not appreciating what happens. So. We'll go back and watch it, I guess, obviously. See if we get any kind of apology or anything. I doubt it. I think he thought I was going to come hit him. All right, let's see. What lap did that take place on? Must have been... I guess it must have been this one. Yeah, so again, defending whatever, it's fine. But I should have done a better job here. Again, we'll watch this. If I ran myself off the track, then that's fine. But I'm pretty sure he ran me off track because I was ahead. I mean, I'm not clear. But, I mean, he's nowhere near that curb. I'm turning in and I'm a little bit sideways there. But I want to see where he is in regards to this line. He's definitely pushing out. Yeah, let's look at this from his in-car just because I'm curious. Because I feel like, if I'm understanding this correctly, he basically pushed off this inside curb here and hit me, regardless of where I am. Yeah, it might have even been netcode, I can't tell. Yeah, it's... I mean, I don't know. I'm ahead here. That's 50-50. I'm still not happy about, though. That is awful typing. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, it's one thing to defend, but yeah, I feel like I was basically, I could have self-cleared right here, but put myself up to get punted, which is why I turned out of it right there. And I'm trying to just make the corner. I feel like he should be over here. I'm ahead. It's my corner. I feel like that he should be on the curb, trying to make this curb. When you're behind and on the inside, you don't get to open up your corner right here. I mean, if I'm out here and I'm ahead, you can't just send your car up in here and not be on the inside. In my opinion, this is my corner, and I was hoping to be kind of here, and he ended up here, which is why we hit right here. But it is what it is. Did this guy wreck me? No, but I feel like it's his mistake because he should have been at the point of contact on this curb. Basically, if you watch every other lap through here, everybody's run on this curb because that's where the line is. Let's see where he exits this corner. Yeah, I mean, he's still off the curb. So he never even got to this curb at all, which is why I feel that way. It's a racing incident, it is what it is. I'm not even mad, but in my opinion, I'm ahead at this corner and worked hard for it, especially. And he was trying to stay up alongside because he knew that it's hard to stay on the outside here. You can basically run someone off the road, and sent himself up in here. And then he ran off the road anyway, so you could tell he was in the gas and just carrying too much corner speed through there because he didn't make the corner either, even though I was out there. So even if I hadn't been there, he wouldn't have made the corner. It doesn't look like. So definitely a forced move. It is what it is, but I prefer not to race like that. I think that's relatively classless. But obviously that's Mazda Cup. That's what you get, and that's just how some people choose to go about their business and go about their day. So as much as it sucks, that's how people race. So live and learn, and never come back to this track, and never come back to this series, and never come back here at night. So 3 check marks. We checked off all 3 of doing it. I'm not even gonna bother waiting for a response or anything. I don't care. So whatever. You all be the judge. I'm curious. I don't feel good about it, but it is what it is. We did. We lost all the SR we got yesterday, all of it, and another 88 iRating. So we're back down. We're minus what, about 170 or more, 180 almost from the last 2 days. So that's is what it is, just about 3,800. But again, that's kind of sort of the point. That's where we're at, what we're trying to do, I guess. So, it is what it is. But a little bit frustrated by it, but it happens. Looks like about 1,600 got you in top split there, 2,700, 2,600 roughly, and then my 3,800 pre-race at least. So not ideal, not great, but we'll take it and we'll move on to whatever's next. So that's gonna be that for today. Make sure you drop a like and a sub down below. Don't want you to miss any of the action from iRacing or anything else I may post. So hope you all enjoyed it. It was fun, but we will not be doing this again as far as I know, unless it's a different track at least. So that's gonna be that. So thank you all so much for stopping by. Till next time. Bye bye.